What's going on, TTC? Carolina Panthers Ron coming at y'all with this Kansas City Carolina Panthers hate week, man. Well, I'm not even going to really call it a hate week. Pretty much your average, I ain't going to say a boring game because we might get some excitement, man. You never know. I'm expecting our offense to have a little bit of challenge. The Chiefs' main problem to me isn't their defense. Their defense is pretty solid. You got a couple of names out there. Like, I'm not a disrespectful man. I know a quality player when I see him. You got Eric Berry, Samba Ali, Derek Johnson. I don't know how Tyson Jackson is doing right now, but I know he was a household name when he came out. Glenn Dorsey, I don't know what they're doing, but I know those were household names at one point. You got a nice corner in Brandon Flowers, even though, in my opinion, he can't check Steve Smith. Just saying it. But, yeah, man, not really too bad of a team. On offense, you got Jamal Charles, but I got Luke Kuechly sizing him up, putting the pause on him, letting them know what's really going on. So I'm not too worried about Jamal Charles. But with that being said, Luke Kuechly can't be a one-man show, man. We got to get some help this week, man. Playing the Philadelphia Eagles, we gave up, I want to say, near about 200 yards to some bum Bryce Brown. And yes, I said it, bum Bryce Brown. Fumbled twice, man. He's not even really about the game he had, but I ain't going to speak too much on it because the Eagles fans, I don't got no hate for them, man. They already had their tough time, and we going through one at the same time. And the Chiefs, I think y'all 1-10, so y'all definitely know about tough times yourselves, man. But to the game, I'm expecting a kind of a big win here. I'm not going to really sugarcoat it. And I'm almost willing to make a bet. The problem is, though, I haven't caught a Chiefs fans video yet. Haven't seen nothing. Done typed in the hate week, filtered it, done checked it all out, trying to see what I can find. So if any Chiefs fans see this, man, subscribe me, let me know you here so I can check out y'all videos. I probably might even make another video before the game just because I haven't seen the video yet, just to make a response. But pretty much, I'm about to go ahead and make a game prediction, kind of bold, but knowing us, we like to have these little close games. You know, we kind of let teams stick around by just letting them have walk-in scores. But for this week, just my vibe, I got us blowing the Chiefs out. And I'm willing to say that if we don't beat the Chiefs by 14 or more, my entire next video, I'm going to make it with peanut butter covering my entire face. Pretty clownish, but I'm so positive that we're going to blow the Chiefs out that I'm really willing to make my whole face covered in peanut butter. I know I'm already brown skin dude, so it's like, what's the point? But at the same time, it's all for the fun, man. So if we don't blow the Chiefs out by 14 or more, I'm doing my whole next video peanut butter face. Pretty embarrassing, but so what, man? It's all for the love of the game. But with that being said, I got Cam Newton going off this week. Nice, pretty much dominant game, I say. Got him going for about, I say, close about 300 yards, couple of rushing touchdowns. I would like to say some passing touchdowns, but you never know. We don't seem to pass the ball when we get into that red zone. We're a pretty efficient red zone team, with that being said, anyway. So I got Cam Newton having him a couple of rushing touchdowns. I'm looking for Steve Smith to have a big game, but knowing how these weeks have been going, we've been getting on and off play from the supporting cast. So when Steve gets doubled and triple teamed, you know he has them games where he might only have like 1 or 2 catches. But this week, I don't know who the backup corner for Kansas City is. Checking Brandon LaFleur. So hopefully Brandon LaFleur can relieve some of that pressure off Steve Smith, and we can get a big game from Steve Smith. We all know what we got in Steve Smith, a Pro Bowl caliber receiver. So let's hope that this week he can get some support so he can have himself a big game, man. Also, man, I was wondering, did anybody go ahead and take a chance at voting for the Pro Bowl, man? Let's go ahead and get some votes in here for our players, man. I done voted for Charles Johnson, Greg Hardy, Luke Kuechly. You know, he definitely got my vote because I don't believe it's a middle linebacker in the league right now with more tackles than him. So that's just the household name right there himself. Yeah, so Charles Johnson, Greg Hardy, Luke Kuechly. I would say vote for Steve, man, but due to no support, you know, the touchdowns haven't really been there. So it is what it is, man, but we're not going to really trip off of it. But Kansas City fans, hit me up, man. Let me know what you think. No disrespect to you. It's not really a hate week. I think this week is more of a statement, if you ask me. And sorry if anybody got any problems with what I'm saying, but I pretty much expect us to mop the floor with the Kansas City Chiefs, in all honesty. And if we don't, like I said, my whole next video, I'm doing peanut butter face, man. It is what it is, but oh, yeah, man, if anybody got any tips for me for editing videos, please let me know what I can do. I'm new, so I don't really know too much about the whole editing thing. So if somebody got some tips for me on editing videos, I'm fine with putting in the effort to edit my videos to make them more comfortable for y'all, so y'all can enjoy yourselves a little bit more. So if anybody got any tips for me on editing videos, just let me know, hit me up, tell me what's really going on so I can start editing and then just make the videos, man. No problem. I have no problem with trying to make the videos a little bit more interesting for the people. So just let me know what's going on, man. But with that being said, not really a hate week. I feel like it's just a statement week, man. So shout out to all the Panthers fans. Shout out to all the Panthers vid makers. Let's get this win, man. And with that said, keep pounding, man. Panthers Nation.